So she may well be on their shortlist, but should we automatically assume that third division men's football is really a step up for her, Trevor?
I think it is a step up when you're talking about the quality of football and the.
It's a different game. It's not the same game.
It's a completely different game.
We should really understand. It's a different time. It's a different game.
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the tempo and the speed, the attention to detail, the ability levels, all of that, it's completely different, and I think as long as we accept that, I think we've got a chance of then saying, right, there's going to be physiological differences between the men's game and the women's game, but can Emma Hayes make that step? For me, I don't see why she wouldn't. One, I'd love to see her challenge herself and take on a men's job, because if you can manage a group of players, it doesn't matter if it's under 12s, under 18s, or men's football, or women's football in this fact. I think she can do that. Technically, I think tactically she's very good. I've heard her speak in the media. I think she's refreshing, and she comes across really with a lot of media savvy. She's a winner. So you look at what she's done in her coaching career with the women. There's no reason to say she wouldn't do that in the men's game.
But why does she want to go to Wimbledon, where she's not going to have the same resources that she has at Chelsea? She could stay at Chelsea. She's won everything. Only thing she hasn't won is the Champions League. She can stay in the women's game and continue to achieve. Yeah. You look at the way that it's worked with Phil Neville coming from men's football, no experience of women's football, going in to manage the England women's team and actually doing a worse job than the previous guy who was in charge, who had a history of working with the women's football. It doesn't work the other way either. So why would she want to go to somewhere like Wimbledon? If she went to somewhere in the Championship with greater resources or a lower Premier League job, that might be more comparable, because what she's achieved.
It's a step on the ladder into elite football. Not elite football within the confines of a gender, but elite football full stop. If she is as good a coach as we are led to believe, and her abilities will transcend the gender, then where she starts, it was okay for Nigel Clough or for Sol Campbell or Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank or Teddy Sheringham or Joey Barton to start down the pyramid with less facilities than they used to do as players.
But they haven't done any coaching.
Granted, but by the same token, she hasn't done any coaching in men's football. So her experience is entirely relational to the talent pool that she's worked with. Right? And
she's got a lot more experience than those people, though, in terms of coaching
yes, but within
beings.
The environment of coaching a certain level of ability. Right? So we move her into the men's game, and if her natural talent that we believe that she has translates, then she won't be very long at AFC Wimbledons of the world. She would be on the rung. She would be the innovation tool that breaks the barrier, that then facilitates a fast-track opportunity for her, because we do know in football that today's zeros are tomorrow's heroes and the other way round too.